And hydration actually helps with mental health, and it also helps with your physical health and spiritual health. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm Jennifer Dunn. I am the founder of Bunifu Learning for Life, and I am so excited to come to you today because I really think that this topic is something that's really important for educators, whether you are a leader at the district level or you're at the school level, a principal, a vice principal, a dean, an administrator, whether you're a teacher in a classroom or a school counselor or social worker or school psychologist that is working in a school or school system. So I go into my office. It's actually like a place where I can find grounding. There are so many things that come at us throughout the day with social media, watching the news, friends that may just bring up something within their life or family. We're juggling so many different things, work, and just trying to create a balance. And my home office is a place that helps me be grounded. I try to create an environment that is welcoming, that is inspiring, and supports my well-being. And I think wherever you work, if you're in a classroom or if you don't have a classroom, you're a teacher that actually has a cart that goes from one place to the other, it's really important for you to create a space that will help ground you. As you can see, I have artwork here in the back. Artwork brings me empowerment. As you can see, there are two women that look something like myself. Artwork for you may be abstract or what have you, but it helps keep me grounded and it helps with my creative side, but it also brings me peace. But I also wanted to show you a couple of other things that really help ground me. In the morning, I have a routine. I try to eat something fresh, whether it's fruit or vegetables. And it's just something that's really easy that I put in a container and I bring it and I eat it. And it helps me just to keep up my energy throughout the day. I also drink water. I got this great water bottle from a conference that has times on it from 8 to 7 p.m. where I just drink throughout the day to keep me hydrated. And hydration actually helps with mental health, and it also helps with your physical health and spiritual health. So important to just keep that water handy throughout the day as you're working. I am not a plant person, but I like plant. I have fake plant, faux plant, and I also have real plants. But I really think that plants help ground you. They do have healing, I think, property. It helps keep me grounded by having green plants throughout the area that I work, whether they're real plants or not. This one is a real plant. I do talk to the plant. Haven't given the plant a name yet, but I'm sure I will eventually. Some other things that I have that are very helpful. This was a gift that I received that is quotes and sayings that I could just pick out of the container every day that's inspirational or affirmation. So I always have some type of inspiration or around me, quotes or what have you. Some other things that I'm all about the senses, right? Visual, we have the artwork, our taste buds, I have fresh food and water, but I also make sure that smell is incorporated. So I do have essential oils in which you can, have where you actually essential oils that you can put in mint if you're, for lavender. And this essentially helps also calm. You can do this in your classroom at school as well. I mean, you can buy essential oils and off of Amazon. Not that I'm promoting Amazon in any way, but this, it helps with, all senses. So as you're building your classroom, or if you're a school counselor, school psychologist, and you have an office, it's so good for students as well to help ground them as well as bring in that calm and peace. A couple of other things that just really help with my routine in the morning is I try to be as organized as possible with pencil holders and pens, and I like colorful things. So it's really important for me to keep my office really, really organized. And I'm just gonna walk around. I do have where every year, usually in the new year, I create vision boards. And so these are just some of the vision boards that I have created based on different topics, whether it's I'm a business owner that supports educators and students. And so I have a vision board for that. I have a vision board for cultivating community and friendship, and a vision board for self-love, because I'm all about self-care and self-love. And what does that mean for me each month? I celebrate also the stages of life, whether it's my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s. So this is a family vision board that I have that the family did together. This one is just steps toward emotional healing and advancements of intelligence. And then I also have a vision board for my son as well. I created like, hey, this is what I want for him throughout the year. Now, this might be a little bit too much, especially for a classroom or a school office, but somewhere in your home, or if you have a membership to a gym. But I also have my workout equipment. I work out pretty much 5 days out of 7 days out of the week, whether it's a stretching, yoga, and I have a Peloton bike, which I ride faithfully and listen to music. It's so healing for me, and it brings a lot of peace. Also, I have a treadmill in the office, and that really helps ground me. Exercise really helps me bring myself to mindfulness, and that means just helping me not think about what's going on in the past, what's going on in the future, but really being present where I am. I know people talk a lot about breathing, and exercise, you should be breathing when you exercise. So it also helps me with breath. If I get anxious or I get overwhelmed, sometimes you're at school, there's a lot going on. You have maybe 20, 25 kids or 30 kids in a classroom. And sometimes you need that moment just to take in about 5 deep breaths so you can bring yourself calm. You also can do that technique with your student. I was a school counselor for several years, a high school counselor, and my office was all about the calm. I had the artwork, I had the play sand areas, and I created it myself. I had all type of gadgets, fidgets that students could come in and manipulate. Also in my exercise, I have weights. Of course, I have to lift weights now. I'm getting a little older, and so they say, you gotta incorporate cardio plus weights. So I do all of that. Have my mats that are hanging up in an organized fashion as well. That might be even good for your classroom to have yoga mat or mats where students can not only sit in a desk, but they can also be able to use a yoga mat and be able to have those out. You could pull those out, during certain times within your classroom. These also might be resistance bands, are also good. Some students just need movement, and teaching them how to use a resistance band to basically just move your body a little bit. Sometimes sitting in a seat, I know my son, he is ADHD and he is not going to sit in the seat. He needs movement, and he'll tell you, hey, I cannot sit. I need to stand up. I need to move. I need to do something. So, it's really important to have those things. And just the last thing, I have affirmations throughout. So this is, one is worry ends where faith begins. I'm a very spiritual person. So I try to have quote and feel like there's a spiritual calm or a higher being that helps support my everyday life and guidance. So I'm hoping that this video, if you're a leader within a school, if you're a leader of a business, if you're a teacher, school counselor, school psychologist, or social worker, and you are essentially giving back, so that depletes you. So it's really, really important that you give to yourself as well. And creating an environment that helps ground you as well as the people that you serve is so needed. I'm hoping that this video was helpful to you. Please leave a comment at the end and let me know what you think.